Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to azizdrives. Today is a very special day and it's officially a very bad day for electric cars, which I'll remember because normally I always do a fuel economy test with a car that is petrol engine and has a lot of power. But today I decided to do one with a car that has a lot of power but a diesel engine. Let me introduce you to the M550 diesel. Let's have a look. 2 times on the handle. Now the M550 diesel, as you can see on the door here, is actually the strongest BMW diesel that they have ever produced. Now let me pop the hood to show you what I'm talking about. This is a diesel engine. It's the B57 diesel engine that they use in a bunch of cars, but with this displacement it doesn't have one, it doesn't have two, it has 4 turbochargers, man. 4 turbochargers. Can you imagine? That's absolutely brutal and insane to think of. And I had to do quite a bit of digging and finding out how this actually works. But boy, oh boy, those cars are going to bleed today. Trust me on that one. So let's fill it up and let's go. So like always, as you can see, look at the rev counter, man. It says 6,000 RPMs maximum, 5,500, and the car is completely empty. So what we have to do is to stop here. Okay, a little bit more forward. It's a long car. Zack. Then turn it off. No, press this. Okay, everything set back. Everything set back. All right, now we see here, oh, that's the wrong one, sorry about that. Here, set everything back. Everything, I want everything to be set back because today electric cars are going to bleed terribly. Turn it off and fill it up. It's completely empty. I wonder how much goes into the tank. Let's see. I wonder why I didn't do any fuel economy test with a diesel basically, but you know, there's not a lot of diesel cars that I would think are very fun. You know, I do it with big engines, with 6-liter Bentleys, with W12s, with V12s, with V8s and so on. But hey, 400 horsepower in a diesel, 4.6 seconds 0 to 100, 4.4 seconds, sorry, 4.6 is the touring, is absolutely insane. And this thing could top out at around 300 kph with a slight tune-up. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, sad thing, it has been riced out a little. As it fills up, we can have a look. Now, you might notice I said it's a G30, but in the back it looks brand new, right? Those are the LC taillights, and it has a quad exhaust, which is probably aftermarket. Then from the side, not a lot happened, but then in the front it has some performance parts and has the pre-facelift face. Not really happy about that. I just listen, this is a sleeper car, so keep it sleeper. But if you love this, if you like a little bit of tuning, go ahead and buy it at Auto Salon Folketswil. It actually has a good price. Now, can you please stop? Oh, those fuel economy tests are going to be the death of me, man. It doesn't stop. Now it stopped. But at what cost? 65 liters went in, 120 bucks in Switzerland. Oh my God. It doesn't matter. Let's go and pay. Let's begin. Friends, everything is set back. Let's start this thing up. And I noticed something very interesting. It says 935 kilometers of reach on a single tank. That is literally insane. I just put 65 liters into this thing. It was really empty and we have 935 kilometers of reach. Now, as always, what we're gonna do is touch the throttle gently. Just like SpongeBob did with his boat car. How did I remember that, man? How did I remember that? I haven't watched SpongeBob in years. Whatever. Today's trip is going to be around 100 kilometers, as always. But today for real 100 kilometers, because I could start at my normal petrol station like always. And we're rolling off. We have an 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox and it says limited edition on the car, which I absolutely do not understand. Now, if anybody could explain why it says limited edition here, I'd be very happy, because I got this car on short notice. I was about to drive a 740 diesel to give you a test, the latest one, but I couldn't do it. The car was sold just I was going there to pick it up yesterday. I talked to the guy that was buying it. I said, man, why did you do that? But anyway, I was very happy for him because the specs are absolutely brutal. I was able to do some reels for you guys, so check it out on Instagram. And let's see what I can do. Oh no, it started raining. Will that affect my fuel economy? Absolutely not, friends. Absolutely not. And let me tell you one thing. We're driving for 17 kilometers and the gauge is going up. 964 now. That's absolutely insane. Come on. In all honesty, that's insane. I can't wait to show you the result, because I have a feeling that this might be the best fuel economy test I've ever done with a car. Man, it has 400 horsepower, man. 400. You know what that means? It's blistering fast. It's really incredible. It's basically the diesel M5. I mean, oh my God, man. It just overtook me. An ID3 overtook me, man. But let's see who can drive longer without having to stop, because my gauge shows 996 kilometers, while you, my friend, will have to stop somewhere in between from now and 200 kilometers to charge your shitty electric car up for 35 minutes. Now, after all of that stress, let's talk a little bit about the M550 diesel, which is basically the diesel M5, to be honest. It has 1,840 kilograms, it's all-wheel drive, and if you really push it, you can throw the rear end out. So it's a nice car to drive. It's very comfortable on the Autobahn, as we're experiencing right now. And it's very fascinating to me how they made this engine work, because it has 4 turbochargers, which means we have always plenty of power. If I would step on the throttle right now, it would just fly off. 760 Newton meters if you really push it hard, over the whole bandwidth of the RPM range. Obviously 5,000 RPMs is not that big of a bandwidth, but still, it's really a powerful car, and you can actually tell. Now, the tuning potential is catastrophic. There's not a lot of tuning potential, to be honest. You'd be much better off just with a twin turbocharged car. But in overall drivability and for everyday use, I think it's a beautiful thing. Now, I will push it on another video, so make sure to check that out to see whether my claims are true and this is really the diesel M5, which I'm really positive about. But hey, it's really a nice car to drive. I like the sedan. It's really comfortable, it feels very beautiful, and let's see what I can do. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe that I'm actually going to arrive at exactly 100 kilometers, which will help me with the calculation. I don't have to calculate anything. There is one petrol station, but I'll go to the other one because obviously it's a little bit longer, so this would mean it's exactly at 100 kilometers, maybe 200 or 300 meters less. Very, very beautiful. Here we are. What did we do? Look at that, friends. 5.1 liters to 100 kilometers, it says, and 59 minutes is what it took me to drive here. 1,046 kilometers of reach. We have started with 95. This is absolutely insane. Let's see whether this is true. This is always the best part, because it is actually showing us accuracy, whether this is true or not. You know, all the claims. Let's just go in here, take that, and to the first click. My God, this is going to be the cheapest fuel eco test I ever done. Look at that. Oh my God, exciting. We are at 3 liters, we are at 4 liters, and 5.6 liters. Actually, turns out this BMW is a fucking liar. 5.64 liters to 100 kilometers. It's at 5.1 on the clock. It's a liar. It lied to me. I don't know, this never happened. It's a new one. I don't know what to think of that. Did I do a mistake? Can't do much of a mistake while just filling the car up. What the fuck? It lied to me. It's the first time they're lying, right? Yeah. Somehow a new one didn't think this would be possible. It actually lied to me. But anyway, now that we have done the fuel economy test, and to be honest, it's not even that bad, right? I mean, 5.6 liters to 100 kilometers, considering that I just paid $10 to drive 100 kilometers, is really, really cheap. It's really cheap. But it also means, and this is now no shit, right? I've done a test with a M2 competition, 400 horsepower, the S55 engine, and I've actually managed to do a 5.8 liters to 100 kilometers. Now they have similar power output. This has all-wheel drive and can bag 5 people in here very comfortably. So it's incredible, right? It's really good. It's really good. $10, 100 kilometers. That's cheaper than any electric car I know about. And if we look at the power, which I'm going to show you now since I'm not doing the test anymore, have a look at that. How is the cornering? Let's see. Go in here. Pretty solid. Oops. Stuff lying around. And look at that now. Boost. Oh my god, I can't tell you the speed we were driving because it was much too fast, but it went up pretty fast there. So that's good. That's really good. Now, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and see you on the next one, friends. Goodbye.